We are back with Robin Wright. One of the most iconic roles of her career, of course, was Jenny in the Oscar-winning classic Forrest Gump. Well, now, 30 years later, Robin is reuniting with Tom Hanks and director Robert Zemeckis, the writer too, actually, in a new film. It's called Here. It is a sweeping look at the everyday lives of families across generations and the very special place they live. Here's a look at the trailer.
Right here is where we want to be.
You know, if you like, you could spend the rest of the night here.
I could spend the rest of my life here.
Robin, good morning.
Good morning.
The movie is called Here. It is so interesting, so bold. I mean, in a way, it's this epic and expansive thing. Crosses generations, actually like millennia. But it all takes place on a lockdown shot, one house, one family. Tell me, what got you interested in this, and how'd you pull this off?
Exactly. I mean, I would do anything with Bob and Tom. And so when he called and said, I don't know if it's going to work. It's never been done before.
Spend the rest of my life.
And we all just said, let's get on board. And it is a world that moves in front of you, the audience.
Yeah.
Multiple families. It is relatable human experiences that we all have. And it's moving in front of you in this one place called Here.
It's just so, I mean, it's such an intriguing concept, and it does, in this place, it opens up a world of different experiences. One of the most interesting thing Robert Zemeckis does is this, using AI to both, I guess, let's see, de-age you and Tom. You're kind of our main characters, although there are other storylines that are super fascinating, and also then age you, so you kind of do that whole gamut. And yet you had to really adjust. I mean, it's one thing to change the way you look, but you have to change your everything to play a younger or older version of yourself, don't you?
Yeah, you did. And we had immediate playback with the visual effect. So we could see, oh, we're not moving like 19-year-olds, you know? It was like, we'd remind each other. I'd be like, Tom, you got to stand up straight, because he's like this. Put your shoulders back. Act like you're 19. It was great to be able to see that and correct your physicality.
Wow. You guys are reunited. This is the Forrest Gump crew. 30 years later. I mean, it's 30 years since Forrest Gump.
I know.
Okay, so what took so long? Well, I'm sure you guys wanted to get the gang back together.
Well, Tom and I have worked with Bob multiple times after.
But just not all together.
Not all together.
Yeah.
So it was literally like getting the band back together.
That's so cool. You must have some fond memories of that movie in that time.
Oh, yeah. That was the best. I mean, we were racing around shooting that movie, and every lunch period, Tom was out running, just running wherever they could grab him running. So we didn't really get to hang out, and we got to hang out on this movie and get to know each other as adults.
I know, really. I mean, it's like, oh, so what's been going on this last 30 years?
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many kids? What's going on? You know.
That's amazing. Tell me about your directing now as well. We obviously know of your incredible acting career, but you were doing more directing. Didn't you direct some House of Cards and some of those episodes? So tell me about what you're working on now.
It's a show for Amazon. It's called The Girlfriend. It's a 6-part series, and it's me and Olivia Cook.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And do you like that, the directing game?
Oh, I love it so much.
Okay.
So much. Just to see actors and what they can do, you know.
And I'm sure because you know what it takes. I'm sure it's exciting for them to have you step in their shoes, so to speak.
I think so, because we know the process it takes to get there.
Yeah. Speaking of shoes, it can now be revealed that sweet Robin Wright had to run in at the last minute.
I didn't have time to put the other one on.
To get the second shoe on, but let me tell you, you have cute little toesies.
Got the nails done.
Exactly. You look good. Robin, thank you so much. It's always fun to see you. The movie's called Here, and